Hey YouTube, Rando here. So some of you may remember, it was probably about 6 or 7 months ago, we made the homemade stormproof matches where we took the UCO long burns and the Strike Anywheres, tied them together with some jute twine, wrapped them in toilet paper, dipped them in wax. They worked out really well. So I was watching a video the other day of Dino's, and he was taking Fatwood sticks, wrapping a little bit of cotton on the end of them, dipping them in wax, and he got some really good results out of it. They burned for a really long time. So that's what I kind of did with these, and it got me thinking, always go bigger. And I was looking at the Coughlin's fire sticks. Actually, I think these are the Coleman's. They have the strike head on them. They strike really well. It's not Strike Anywhere, but as long as you have a striker, you can get a fire really, really easy with one of these things. And that's kind of what gave me, well, it was kind of all three ideas put together to come up with what I came up with. And not to say I came up with it, I'm positive there's another video out there on it somewhere. But I took Fatwood sticks. You can see I have different sizes. I'm going to show you some I have here finished real quick. I'll just show you how I did it. Took the Fatwood stick, shaved it down into a point. That way the match heads will all be together at the end of the wood. Got some jute twine here. And you can use toilet paper or, cotton, just regular cotton swabs, whatever. Not swabs, cotton balls. I just used 100% cotton. These are bandages, like padded bandages for your feet. And that's what I'm going to be using. I cut them into little squares. About that big right there. I'm taking 4 Strike Anywhere matches. Trying to kind of keep all the heads together to form one large match head. Kind of something like that. Take the jute twine. Just start wrapping it just as tight as you can get it. And just go ahead and tie it off. Tie it off on the other side. Cut the excess off. So here's what you end up with. Now I'm going to take this cotton, kind of leave the match heads exposed a little bit. And we're going to test these out in another video. I'm going to try to do it later today. We're just going to have to go outside, and it looks like it's going to rain again. That's what I really like about these bandages, is it forms and kind of holds together by itself. Alright. Next, you just take your wax And I try to do the very top of it first around here in the match heads. And I do go ahead and dip the match heads as well. It's just going to make it that much more waterproof. This is the hard part, is getting the bottom of it. And there's what you end up with. I've been making them in all different sizes. You can see this one's a little bit smaller. Alright, let me move this out of the way and show you the ones we've already made. Find a place to set this. I guess I'll just hold it. And I kind of went overboard with a few of them. But you can see this is what I ended up with. And I've got them, you know, a little bit smaller. This was the first one I made. And I just wrapped just the tip of it in cotton, dipped it in wax, and left the rest of the Fatwood exposed. And this is the mega one we made. This is the one I really want to try to burn and see how long it burns. This would be like a little miniature torch if you needed it to be, you know. If it was dark and you needed to see, you definitely see with that. And I went ahead and put 6 strike anywhere matches on it. So you wouldn't even really need a striker for these things. I'll show you the different sizes here. You can see them next to each other. I made this one, and again I didn't wrap it all the way down. We're going to burn this one, and then we're going to burn one of the smaller ones. Test it out and see how well these work. Because these, you could actually find a way to make them more compact. You know, it's just a little ugly the way I did it, but it would work. But you could try to make them a little bit thinner, and you could probably fit them inside of little kits or packs or whatever. And that's a fire in itself right there. You strike that up and light it up, and you can dry out some sticks or whatever. You can get a fire going with that for sure. I don't know. We made quite a few so far. We're going to try a couple different variations and see what we can come up with. And then, like I said, we'll do a test video with these and test it out. I want to try this one for sure. That's a full stick of Fatwood right there. You should get a good burn time out of that. But even these right here, you should get at least, 5-6 minutes of burn time. And that's just a guesstimate. Like I said, I haven't tried one out yet. But we'll definitely do that soon, so be looking out for that video. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.